At dahil talo ka na naman, naka-ready na naman ang mga tadpole. Tadpole is the larval stage in all the amphibians, whereas larva in all the insects. Tadpole is also called polywog, aquatic larval stage of frogs and toads. Compared with the larvae of salamanders, tadpoles have short oval bodies with broad tails, small mouths, and no external gills. The tadpole stage of the frog life cycle is also known as the larval stage. Tadpoles are frog larvae. In the same way, what caterpillars are butterfly larvae. For the first week or two after hatching, tadpoles won't move around very much as they are still absorbing some nutrition from the yolk of their egg. Why are tadpoles called tadpoles? It comes from the Middle English word tadpole, which is made up of the words tadis or toad and pole head. After hatching from their eggs, tadpoles stay hidden for a while until their gills and muscles begin to grow. Early on, they are very fragile creatures. The tadpole swims, eats plants and algae from the water, and grows for several weeks. During this time, the tadpole starts to develop lungs so it will be able to breathe out of the water when it becomes a frog. The tadpole also starts to grow two hind legs, and at this point, the tadpole can now be considered a froglet. The tadpole or larvae of frog develops gradually and undergoes many drastic changes in appearance before it forms an adult frog. The tadpole looks very different from adult frog. The transformation of larvae into an adult through drastic changes in appearance is called metamorphosis. During the metamorphosis, the tadpole will develop back legs first, then front legs. Around 6 weeks of life, the mouth starts to widen. Sometimes around 10 weeks, the froglets, as it is now called, eyes start to bulge out, and the tail begins to shrink and eventually disappear. The metamorphosis is a biological process which involves sudden and abrupt changes in the body structure of the animal by cell growth and differentiation. It is generally observed in amphibians and insects, for example, frogs and butterflies. The complete metamorphosis has 4 stages: the egg, larva, pupa, and an adult. In its stage of complete metamorphosis, the animal looks different than at all other stages. Tadpoles may play an important role in maintaining the ecosystems of freshwater streams, linking water species with the surrounding riparian habitat. An ongoing study from James Cook University has found the tadpole interaction as consumers and prey help to balance the structure and function of streams. Eggs, tadpoles, and adult frogs are a crucial component of many ecological communities, a vital link in the food chain. They serve as food for aquatic insects, fish, mammals, and birds. But carnivorous adult frogs do their share of eating too, feeding on mosquitoes, flies, and aquatic invertebrates. Amazing creation. Why are the frogs important to their habitat? Frogs plays a central role in many ecosystems. They control the insect population and their food source for many larger animals. To keep things in balance, frogs use lots of survival tools. Some run away, play dead, or swell up when threatened. Frogs need sufficient and suitable food sources, clean water, and shelter to survive. They need access to adequate nourishment, hydration, as well as areas to reproduce and lay eggs. Frogs also need appropriate location to sleep, hibernate, or estivate to survive through harsh weather conditions. Frogs are good indicators of environmental damage. If you hear many frogs in an area, it means that the local environment is likely to be unspoiled. A single frog can eat over 100 insects in one night. Thank you for watching and see you next video.